Czechast, a podcast in English about Czech and Moravian society, history, culture and economy.
Hello and welcome to Czechast, the podcast in English about all things Czech. I'm Vít Pohanka and today we return to the city of Ostrava, where we were in one of the latest episodes. Once the industrial heart of Czechoslovakia, a place of coal, steel and smoke, Ostrava went through a painful economic transformation in the 1990s. Back then, many of us believed the city had nowhere to go but up. It had hit rock bottom, economically speaking. However, more than 3 decades later, Ostrava still remains one of the less privileged parts of Czechia. Many young people who grow up here leave to find careers and lives elsewhere. But that doesn't mean that the city and its university aren't trying hard to change that. There are ambitious projects aiming to make Ostrava a place where young people can study, create and maybe even stay. One such project is the brand new city campus of the University of Ostrava, built on what used to be an industrial brownfield. It brings together 2 faculties, sports and fine arts, all in one space, designed for both learning and community life.
We moved here 2 years and a half, in February 2023.
And for the listeners, if you could introduce yourself in a few sentences. Who are you and why are you showing me around?
So my name is Jan Plešek. I'm working here on a postdoc position, so as an assistant professor. And I'm also academic coordinator for internationalization. And I will try to give you a brief tour, guided tour here in this fabulous building.
Jan took me through the campus, past classrooms, open terraces and even a running track on the roof.
So here is some place for exercise, for example. It's not completed yet, but some workout should be here. Here are some bench, for people to see, to relax. Students also between the classes could go here. Or we have also the running track here. It's made of the carpet or something like that.
So how long is the track?
200 meters long.
And the same spirit continues across the campus, including at the new Faculty of Fine Arts. That's where Michaela Váchalová took me to a rather special room.
It's like seas coming, the waves. Yeah, it sounds like the sea, like the ocean.
So is this for teaching or learning anything, or is it just relaxation?
No, it's really for teaching. Yeah. It's a part of the study program. Mm-hmm.
To put it simply, it's more than just an architectural showcase. As Jan told me, it's a place that gives young people a sense of energy and belonging, something Ostrava has been trying to rebuild for decades.
For the young people, it's important to have it here. And it was built on the brownfield, And around this city campus, now you see the young people or people with families around here, walking, doing sports. And I think that this is a really important thing for Ostrava as a city.
So, even though Ostrava still carries traces of its industrial past, the feeling here is changing. It's a city reclaiming its future with young people, art and education at its heart. And that's why I believe it definitely deserves its own episode of Czechast.
Czechast, a podcast in English about all things Czech. Whether you're an English-speaking expat living in Czechia and Slovakia, or a descendant of the Czechs, Moravians and Slovaks who left for a better life in America, Australia, Britain or Canada so long ago that you don't speak the language of the old country, this podcast in English is for you.
So where are we going now?
We are in the first floor right now. So in the first floor mainly we have sports facilities. But we are now walking around one laboratory. So I would like to at the beginning say that this building, sports building, it's our home, and home I mean our home as a member of Department of Human Movement Studies. So except only teaching, physical education and related sports study programs, we also focused a lot on research. So what we are doing, for example, so we have some biomedical laboratories and studies. So we focus, for example, from the biomechanical perspective on running related injuries. So which is very and we are happy that we have it here. So it's own MRI laboratory.
From the lab corridor, we step into the main sports hall, a high, airy gym that can split into 3 teaching zones at the touch of a button. Well, we are now in a great, I would call it a gymnasium or sports hall.
Yeah, this is the main sports hall. It's pretty big. So
I see basketball.
Yes. We can, for example, teach 3 classes of basketball or mixed classes because we have a remote control for these curtains. We can pull it down and divide this big sports hall into the 3 separate parts. So, for example, at the same time, we could teach football here, basketball here, and over there, badminton, for example.
This isn't just a teaching facility, it's a research hub. And the scale is striking. A long-running cohort, a small apartment for sleep studies, and an annual mini-conference where teams compare notes with colleagues from abroad.
Yeah, here we are. It feels nice. AC works. So here we also organize, like I said, we have many research projects. For just, let's imagine we established a cohort of 1,300 participants. Mainly runners. Like I said, we are focusing on running-related injuries and prevention. And the protocol lasted more over than 20 hours for one participant. So we have also sleeping laboratory there. They stayed in a smart apartment. But I would like to say here that we have a bunch of data and a huge database, which is a kind of open science. It is open science, but you have reasonably applied for the data. And then we bring experts from all over the world that we are cooperating. And every year we present in this auditorium the results, or some, how to say it, preliminary data or something like that. And we have a discussion. It's like 3 days long conference, small conference in terms of participants, but we have experts, for example, also online connected from United States. Some of them from United States, they came here 3 times a year. So and usually everyone who can just come here. We got people from Australia, we've got people from Finland that are experts from MRI, knee, cartilages, and so on. So we cooperate worldwide.
I think you already mentioned that, but just to make sure that I understand right, what you are concentrating on is prevention of running-related injuries. That's why you've got the MRI, and that's something that's a long-term focus, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we established the cohort now, and then we follow the participants for 1 year.
When you say cohort, just for the listeners to understand.
Okay. Yeah, so people of different ages, from Moravian Silesian region. One of the most important independent variable was region, air pollution. Unfortunately, Ostrava is sometimes highly air polluted. And we have also people from the clearest region, which is considered South Bohemia. So we have a driver, he goes for the people, and we measure them here. Then we follow them for 1 year. We focus on running-related injuries, but we also focus on behavioral things, life satisfaction and so on. But I'm from the biomechanical lab, so I am still talking about the injuries and prevention. But it's not only this. So we focus on, like I said, nutrition, exercise physiology, we have scans of brain of MRI. We focus on osteoarthritis and quality tissues. We have sleeping data and a bunch of questionnaires. And the people from behavioral lab should tell you better.
That's fine. I mean, I don't want to go into too much of a detail, but just, on cohort, I think you explained that. But just roughly, maybe you mentioned that. How many people are in the cohort?
More than 1,300 participants.
Back in the labs, we stop at exercise physiology, treadmills, bikes, and the kit that turns numbers into better training plans. There is also a machine measuring bone density and body composition.
Here we are in the exercise physiology lab. We torture people here. You know? So they are going, we're testing their aerobic capacity.
Right.
And assessing things like anaerobic threshold, you know, if you got this information, for example, besides of the research, you can, for example, students trying to learn here the skills how to evaluate, for example, these results, because if you got the information from a graded exercise test, you can better to plan the training, you know, training zone and so on.
To kind of
yes.
maneuver to adjust it as you need.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly.
What is, I mean, is this running belt or what is it called?
Yeah.
It's a running belt.
Treadmill.
Treadmill, of course.
Treadmill, and this is exercise physiology. We have 2 of them. Also bikes, you know, ergometers.
Bikes
for example, ice hockey players are tested here. On running, treadmill, football players and other athletes. So that's what we have here. And now we also have anthropometry. And put it this way, we measure body composition here. Right. Body composition and body size and so on. So, but not only that, we have DEXA, dual X-ray.
Dual X-ray? What is that?
It's something like a RTG.
RTG, yeah.
No, but I mean, this is the gold standard for bone mineral density measures. So it's also included in the project that with aging we are, looking at how the bone mineral density is changing, and we also give the participants a report so they could see if they are in the risk for osteoporosis, for example. So, and this is also the gold standard for body composition.
Right.
So,
Next door is the biomechanics lab, all reflective markers and high-speed cameras. Think motion capture for elite sports rather than video games. Forces, movements, joint loads and muscle activation.
Because I did my PhD in sports biomechanics, running biomechanics. So this is the biggest laboratory and probably the most expensive. It's something like an MRI. I mean, one camera, we have more than close to 30 cameras. So one camera, let's imagine, costs 10,000 euro. So yeah, and it's pretty expensive lab. Force plates, one of them, we have 3. It's 40,000 euro, 1 million Czech crowns. So yeah.
So what happens here?
We, for example, tested runners, how they run, how they have running patterns, running technique. We have cameras. They told us how they move. There's a kinematic data, and everything is synchronized. We have also force data from the force plate when they step on the in that area. So we have force information, ground reaction forces. So, and if we have kinematics, which is how they move, if we have center of pressure and the magnitude of the force and the direction, we can estimate the load in the joints, for example, load in the ankle, load in the knee, and this kind of thing, hip. It depends what you are focusing on. And also we have EMG sensors that tell us how muscle activates. So yeah, and you can see another treadmill there that it's equipped also with the force detection devices. And yes, that's that's
very
it.
impressive.
And this system, for example, or similar. Okay, we are focused on a really precise thing, but similar way how to, for example, make video games, FIFA, for example, they put the markers on participant's body in this sense. They put this on Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, and they move how they move in the Rio, So, but we are focusing here with more precision, angles, moments, forces, and power, and this kind of thing.
We go up the stairs to the roof, a place that surprises almost everyone who visits. Up here the city opens up and yes, there's a real running track on the roof.
Now we are going to the 5th floor, which is roof.
Yeah.
Roof of the building.
And frankly, this is what catches eye of most people, I think.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Today now it's, the weather changed and we are lucky because it's sunny now. So okay, sky is not fully clear, but yeah, it's a good view to the city center. Also, normally you can see the mountain range over there. Of course, the historical part of Ostrava too.
That's Dolní Vítkovice? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Before. Yeah.
As you can see, there are some people there, and they are doing yoga or something like that. So, and one maybe important thing is that it's accessible for the public too.
All right. So it's open to public.
Yeah, but not from inside, but from outside. We have the big stairs, and we are gonna go downstairs that way.
Can you? I mean, just because the listeners don't see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to describe it myself. So let's try again. So what is here?
What is here? Okay. So here is some place for exercise. For example, it's not completed yet, but some workout should be here. Here are some bench, for people to see, to relax. Students also between the classes could go here. Or we have also the running track here. It's made of a carpet or something like that.
So how long is the track?
200 meters long. Yeah, to my knowledge.
Excellent.
Yeah, and from here you can see the terrace and our offices from the top. Yeah, and sometimes some social events are also organized here. For example, when we finish the project or something, we can do barbecue here.
Back at ground level, we pass the grand stairs where students train and a sweep of outdoor sports facilities. From here, it's just a short walk to the Faculty of Fine Arts and Music building.
So now you can see the big stairs, right? Yeah. So you can see also athletes here to train, to run those stairs and so on.
Running up the stairs,
yes,
yeah.
Exactly. Or just people chilling here. Like I said, it's accessible to the public. And over there you can see another athletic track for sprinting, long jump, and beach volleyball courts, two beach volleyball courts, some multifunctional field, basketball, football. What do you want? And for streetball. And now, we are close to the Faculty of Fine Arts, right?
Fine Arts and Music.
And music.
Inside the Digital Technology Center, Michaela Váchalová shows how students work directly on production-grade machines, the same kind they'll meet in professional studios.
Welcome in our Digital Technology Center. It was equipped by the help of European funds also, I think 1 million euros. And we have here the three main machines. One of these is UV printer, which you can see here. It's up-to-date machine which is used for the printing of the art, of the graphic, of the photography and so on. And it has a lot of advantages. It's very rapid. It can print on different or wide range of materials. It means on paper, textile, on really what you can imagine. Pomož mi. Glass, yeah. Plastic materials, yeah. It also can print 3D textures, yeah. So and also it's used
really
for
state of the art, as they call it, state of the art
exactly.
equipment.
And On this machine can also work our students who study design. So they are then connected during the studium with the praxis. And they are good prepared for the praxis, because in the praxis they will meet machines as this. Yeah. Then we have here the 3D printer. Now it's normally, and then we have a big plotter, which is also very rapid and fully automatic. And for example, we produced on this plotter the numbers for the seats in the concert hall. Our designers make a design and then they produce it on the machine. Yeah.
Music students need to keep practicing, no matter what the time is. So the faculty built a solution.
So I will show you some class and opera studio.
And again, I don't want to surprise you. I understand that you take care of the people who come from outside. But just to give a basic idea to the listeners, I mean, are there 300 students of the Faculty of Fine Arts? Are there 200, 100, 1,000?
No. About 450 students.
450?
Yeah, in visual and music part together. So in the music part, it's almost 200 students.
Are they? Do you think are they mostly local? By local, I mean from the region, or are they?
Not only. We have a lot of foreign students. We have a lot of Polish students, Ukrainian, Slovak students, and also we have students from the Czech region, South Moravia, south of Czechia. So.
Yeah, from all over the place.
Yeah, all over the places. Yeah. And I would like to show you some special space. It's not obviously on the faculties. It's a space 24/7. Behind this glass, there are 9 classrooms which are open to teachers and students 24/7. Yeah, it means when our building is closed at 10 p.m., then the students who is, for example, from the Prague and study here the wind instruments cannot after 10 p.m. practice in the room. So he comes to the faculty and can practice without limits. Yeah, and also on the weekends they can use the space.
Down the hall, a music therapy studio brims with instruments from rain columns to gongs, designed to teach musical creativity in support of mental well-being. I must admit that for me it seemed like Christmas came early this year.
Maybe I will show you one more classroom, which is used for the music therapy. It's equipped with a wide range of instruments, and this studio is designed to teach musical creativity, in support of mental well-being and personal development.
So you've got a lot of what to me looks like African drums. Can I touch it? Is that okay?
Yes, of course you can try.
So that would be, I mean, students can come here and have a kind of session,
then
or individually
have a session or some jam, This is, for example, rain.
What's inside?
I don't know.
It's a kind of column. It seems to be a wooden column, about 1 meter high. And when you kind of turn it around, this is the sound it makes.
Yeah, it makes sound about 10-15 minutes.
Wow.
It's very good for relax. And if you would like also, you can try.
Wow. Yeah, can I? There's a huge gong here,
yes.
and I'm going to hit it.
Yes.
Yeah, now I will dream about this probably, and I will have some horrible dream. It sounds like, I don't know.
This is,
Can I still have a look here? Yeah.
This
You love
is
sounds.
a very good room because when I'm sometimes nervous from the work, from the customers or from my boss, I can come here and make a rest.
What is this? This is...
Já nevím, ale na to se hraje takhle. So. Tady. Here you can for example, you know.
Wow.
You know, each student take one piece
Yeah.
and they can make
You
some
can play tunes, yeah, I mean, depending
the
on
tunes,
these things. That's an amazing room.
Yeah. Or here you
still
have
raining.
it's also very good for the relax. It's
That's
like
it,
seas coming, the waves.
It looks like a drum, and there's something inside, probably some sand or some...
Yeah, it sounds like the sea, like the ocean.
So is this for teaching or learning anything, or is it just relaxation?
No, it's really for teaching. Yeah. It's a part of the study program.
That's amazing. And of course, tambourine. I'm sorry, I just cannot resist. Amazing, yeah. It's a shame I didn't have access to this room when I was a kid. You would never get me outside.
It's a part of lifelong learning.
So people can take part, I mean, in the programs?
Yes.
I mean, here as well?
Yes. And I think we have not yet the deadline for the
Yeah, for the admission, for applications, yeah.
So if you are interested, you can send us.
I would have to travel, yeah. Why not? Finally, a new concert hall, a flexible chamber space with a reputation for acoustics that extend beyond the region. It hosts everything from university ceremonies to the Leoš Janáček Festival, and it's become go-to for classical recording sessions. Wow! How many people does it seat?
211.
111. And you can use it as a conference hall as well, I suppose?
Yeah, it's
because
also...
I see some table, you know.
Yeah, it's a wide range of uses. Yeah, we have also here the projector and
Screen?
And the screen and the big screen, 6 to 4 meters. So we had here also, for example, cinema festivals. Yeah. So special ceremonies, faculty ceremonies, university ceremonies, immatriculation. Tomorrow will be here the Faculty of Education. We'll have here the ceremony.
Like opening the semester, or for the first
graduation. Graduation of the students. Yeah. So and of course. The main purpose for which it was built is chamber music. And for chamber music, it has a special acoustic, which was made by the firm Aveton. And as players say, and interprets, pianists and so on, it has one of the best acoustic, not only in the Czech Republic, but in the world.
Right. And when you say that there are institutions or companies outside that will rent it, who would they be, for example? Can you give me? I mean, who would need a place like this? Just out of curiosity.
Who would need, for example, musician festivals, musical festivals, yes, not only region festivals, but also festivals from abroad. It's mostly used for the concerts, yeah. Also, the festival of Leoš Janáček, it's take their concert regularly. Here.
So it's part of the festival, and
Yes.
some of the events of the festivals take place here.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
And when you say Leoš Janáček, I'm sorry, I did actually a program about him, but that was about his life, and I recorded it in Brno at Jamu and there. And why am I asking? Because of course Janáček is very closely connected, well, with this region, I would say, more than. Well, he died here in Ostrava, didn't he? But that's not why. So how often does the festival take place? Is it a yearly festival?
It's yearly festival, yeah. And every year, one of their concert or 2 or 3, it depends, are here in this concert hall, yeah.
And this concert hall, again, I mean, was opened back in 2023, yeah?
2023 with the one big opening concert, and from the time it's using for the wide range of events, yes, and because it has so good acoustic, it's very good space for the recording. So to us visits the Czech famous company Supraphon. Do you know?
They are music publishing company, basically.
Yes, and they are recording here.
They are using it for their recording sessions. Yeah.
The music, yeah.
Usually, I would say classical music.
Classical music, yeah. Yeah.
So, from motion capture to chamber music, the city campus in Ostrava puts research, teaching and culture into one walkable place. And all that on a former brownfield. For a city still reshaping its future, I think that coherence matters. It gives people reasons to study here, to work here, and maybe to stay as well. Jan Plešek again. Finally, I mean, just kind of to summarize it, it will probably seem pretty obvious to you. But why is it important that a university, the Ostrava University, has a facility like that? How long have you been at the university?
Me? I started in 2010 as a bachelor student.
So what I'm trying to get to is, you've been around for quite some time. How did it change the kind of functioning of the university? What did it change, even though it might seem pretty obvious? How you prepare the students, the possibilities that you have for a research about, what we talked about.
Yeah, it changed a lot. I mean, we had facilities at the world level in terms of laboratories, but only laboratories we had in the old place. But if you see it, so it was constructed during communism era, so it was pretty old. And the sports facilities, we had to rent it, and it wasn't, how to say it, beneficial. Available
all the time.
Inconvenient for us because we had to pay more rental, but the quality get lower because with time, sure. And we got the new grant from European Union, and I mean, it's important. I think that now we can, for example, have students who are really interested to be or stay in Ostrava, because we are from the region that young people used to live. But now we accept, for example, students also from different cities because of this building, because it's better for sure, and it could be even better in the future. I mean that, like I said, we are here only 2.5 years, so for the young people it's important to have it here, and it was built on the brownfield, and around this city campus. Now you see the young people or people with families around here, walking, doing sports. And I think that this is a really important thing for Ostrava as a city. And yeah, it's change. And we are happy, like I said, so yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you.
And that's all for this episode of Czechast, the podcast in English about all things Czech. If you've enjoyed listening, please don't forget to follow or subscribe. It really helps us spread the word and bring you more stories like this one. And I'd also like to say a special thank you to one of our listeners in the United Kingdom who recently wrote to me about her grandparents, and they both came from northern Bohemia, a region that, like Ostrava, has struggled economically since the fall of heavy industry. Her message inspired me to think more about those parts of Czechia that have been left behind, and I'll definitely prepare an episode about northern Bohemia and other regions of the former Sudetenland in the future. If you have your own ideas or suggestions for topics you'd like me to explore, feel free to write to me or leave a comment. I always enjoy hearing from you. I'm Vít Pohanka. Thanks for listening, stay curious, stay safe, and I'll speak to you again soon. Naslyšenou.
Czechast, a podcast in English about all things Czech. Whether you're an English-speaking expat living in Czechia and Slovakia, or a descendant of the Czechs, Moravians and Slovaks who left for a better life in America, Australia, Britain or Canada so long ago that you don't speak the language of the old country, this podcast in English is for you.